Welcome again in our channel. This is End Class from End Media channel. I hope that you're fine, and if not, listen carefully. The End Class have the good news for you. My name is Elan. Today I'm gonna give you the lesson about God's kingdom and their heirs. This is End Media, and welcome to End Class. End Media, we are linking you to the knowledge. The world has contained more different states, country, governments, and kingdoms. Let's begin by learning few things about kingdoms. The kingdom is a government that ruled by a king or queen. Our world has a real example of these kingdoms kind as England, Saudi Arabia, Solomon's Island, Spain, etc. The kind of the government ruled by the king is very different compared to other governments ruled by a president. The one who ruled the country and the people is called a king. Let's learn something together here. The command of the king cannot be edited, no addition or any kind of filter on what a king shall draft. When a king talks to you in advice mood, don't joke. He is serious. His option is like a small command. You have to follow the instruction as how he said. His opinion on that advice mood, they have only single yes options. This man called a king has the power and authority of command for everything on their heirs' boundaries. Everything that the people they have on their boundaries, it belongs to the king. Their position is not for everyone, or by voting as how another government in the world they do, as United States government, Tanzania, Kenya government they do. The position of the king is going through by inheritance. The first son from the king family most expected to become a king. The time is not enough, but let's take it partially. All people, no matter slave or free workers on the royal palace, they have to master important instructions, laws, and principles of the particular kingdom. The way they have to dress and addressing things must be different from others. Eating, walking, talking to each other is very far. You can ask yourself why? Because they have a principle guiding them in addressing things and finding solution of every matter that's surrounding them. Most of them, they are honest, brave, punctual, and incredible on their business. All that's happened because they carry the identification of the royal kingdom. At any place when you meet them, just understand that they carry their king ID. Now in our universe, on our planet, there are some of people from God's kingdom. They are called the God ID. Other from India, other from China, from Italy, Jamaica, Somalia, Madagascar, Canada, and Zambia. In the whole world, there's a sum of people from God's kingdom, far from heaven, loyal Paris. Sometimes they can be called the people from God's kingdom. Now, who are they, how they are looking like, what they eat, what they drink, their dressing kinds, all how and why is open on the End Media class. Subscribe for more super incomings. First of all, let's clear that all are human beings like you and I. They are all walking by two legs, drinking fresh water like you and me, so the good news, you can be among them, people of God's kingdom. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should shew forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. God has selected you and me to tell others that we are all sons and daughters, prince and princess of his loyal kingdom. All people of all nations have to follow God's principle because all human beings carried the king identification, Genesis chapter 1:26. So if you want to be a member of heaven family, you have to behave like how people from God's kingdom they always do. But yes, sometimes can be hard because of our nature and behavior, but the king promised to help anyone decide to follow him. Matthew 11 verse 29 to 30. The way you got eating must be different to the world mass, because the king have chosen you to carry his identity. He gave you a command and principle guiding you on an eating way. Leviticus 11. Eating as prince or princess of God's kingdom is very important for your identity. Everything that we are doing shall represent our original from our God Creator Lord Mighty. Matthew 5:16. Now the great news is that our Father is a King. We are lost, but He is still loving us. That's why He gave His only Son, died on the cross on Calvary, lifting up people of all nations on His grace. The matter is to keep the trust on Him to be saved. John chapter 3:16. But the amazing thing, people, they ignored Him and they rejected to become a people of His kingdom. Let's remember there is no extra time. There is no other way of true and life. John 14:6. The choice is yours. The choice is now. Decide better for your future life. Hallelujah. We're saved by grace for high price. If you hear this voice, run back to your Father is waiting for you. No other way expected through His Son. John 3:33, 34, 35, and 36. All we are son of God's kingdom, which means we are prince and princess. Be blessed when you select a better way to turn back on your Father. You are a prince and princess of God's kingdom and media class. We are linking you to knowledge. Appreciate yourself.